Coheed had his new album.
New album. The father of make-believe.
I think it's really good.
I think it's pretty good.
Yeah.
I think it is on par for Coheed.
Yeah.
It's what you would expect.
Yeah, I like that. I feel like they got back to the progginess a little bit.
Comparing it to like Vaxxus 2.
Yeah, I think it's definitely more riffy and proggy than Vaxxus 2.
Definitely more riffy and proggy.
Like Vaxxus 2 has like the ladders, and that's like their proggy song.
Yeah. Yeah.
But this is like, you have the Continuum series, which is
pretty good.
like all kind of proggy songs ish.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's a 10, but I do think it's a pretty good album.
I agree.
I mean, this is off a few listens. So.
Yeah. So I think something that I've noticed about these last few Coheed albums, if I had to like box them up, because this is what 3 of 5 of the story arc that they're doing.
Yeah, I had no idea.
And I didn't either. Thank the Fence Reddit community for kind of explaining some of this. I think with the last couple records, a lot of them have had this like initial, I listen to it and I bounce off of it.
Yeah.
And then the more that I listen to it, the more I'm like, actually, I do kind of like this. Ooh, you know what? A little more of that, please.
Yeah, for sure.
And I think this one is not, I wouldn't say suffering, but I'm saying like this one definitely has that same, like my first listen to it wasn't what I wanted it to be.
Yeah.
But as I've listened to it, I'm like, oh, I do actually like that part.
Right.
I do like that part. I will say for the last 3 albums though, the production value is on point.
Yeah.
Sonically sounds incredible in my ears.
It really does. I was going in with pretty high hopes because I had heard you hadn't like really listened to the 3 singles
on purpose. I
Yeah.
purposefully didn't want to, because then what ends up happening is when you listen to the singles, those are the only songs from the album that you want to listen to because you're familiar with them.
Mm-hmm.
I wanted to be unfamiliar with all of it, so I could base playing field, dislike or like all of it,
right,
equally. What were the 3 singles?
It was Searching for Tomorrow, Blindside Sunny was like that heavier one.
Yeah.
Like he screams the whole time. And then it's Someone Who Can, I think.
Someone Who Can?
That 80s kind of song.
Yeah.
Those are the 3. So they're all like pretty different.
Funny enough, 2 of those are probably my favorite tracks on the album.
Spoiling the ranking.
I'm not of my current listen through.
Yeah.
But nothing on here was like bad.
No, definitely not.
For what it's worth, I think if you're into the prog Coheed, this definitely has so much more. Like you're gonna have a treat.
It's a riffy album for sure.
Man, I think I heard my first Coheed bass drop.
Yeah, they have like 2 solid breakdowns.
Yeah.
Like Coheed breakdowns. Like let's just go song by song, like quick little reviews.
Quick little review. Yesterday's Lost.
So here's my question. They brought the theme back, which is what I was hyped for, like the Coheed theme and like a different version of it.
Yep.
And I was like, how does this work? Because I thought Vaxxus was a whole different side from Amory
from the story.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why did they do that?
That's what I was reading that I didn't want to tell you.
Well, you can tell me now.
Okay, so I told you that particular quote, about what the Vaxxus story is, right? It's 2 space criminals fall in love, they break out of super jail, right? And have a child, as you do.
Yeah.
And the child's consciousness seems to exist in all moments in time at once. So, from my understanding and from what other finer people on Reddit have surmised, is that this could just be Vaxxus's. He's everywhere. He's all time. He's omnipotent, omniscient. So he's actually able to some of the previous stories in like the Afterman, because there's like themes that are from the Afterman record, and there are people, I think, and then there are themes from
in this album.
Yes.
Yeah.
and then themes from like previous stuff. Because I heard that too when I heard yesterday's Lost. I was like, are they gonna do it? It was a tease because it's so close, but it's not like
it is it. You I mean, you can definitely tell.
You
but
know it's there.
It's just different enough that you're like, I like had to like be like double take it. It's like, no, that's it. That's totally it.
Yeah, but they also have the Afterman theme in there too.
Was that the last one on the album?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I was like, what is that? That sounds familiar.
But it's all different. It's all intermingled. So next one is Goodbye Sunshine.
It's fine.
It's good.
It's a really catchy opening song.
Yeah.
Nothing too special about it.
I think it is the middle list of the middles of the road. Let's see. Searching for Tomorrow, I think is a certified banger.
It is.
It's a good one. That's why I was saying, like, if it was one of the singles, I could get why. I would be so much more hype.
I think that's the first breakdown we've ever heard by Cody. Like, breakdown. It's a riff down. But
Riff down, yeah.
It's so good.
Yeah. The Father of Make Believe, the title track. It's good. It's slower.
Yeah, it's got some riffiness. I like some of the melody choices. The chorus is pretty good. Yeah, it's a solid track. I like it. Well, I mean, again, I'm trying not to because we're gonna probably rank this album. So I'm trying not to go too into it, but it's a good song.
It's a good one. Mary of Mercy.
All right, so you kind of sent me an article about this. I was like, I mean, this song's fine. It's kind of like the ballad of the album to me.
Yeah. Is it better knowing the story?
I need to re-listen to it because I don't think I've heard it since you sent me the link.
Yeah, I take it or leave it. I could leave this one.
Yeah.
And I know it's like a personally, like, the story behind it about his grandfather passing and everything is like, it's really touching. And it's got some sweet moments. It's better. My first listen, I didn't really care for it. On my second and third listen, I was like, it's growing on me.
Yeah.
But I could leave it. It exists on the album. Blindside Sunny. I don't care. I don't really care about it.
To me, the riff's kind of annoying.
Yeah.
I don't know, I don't know what it is, if it's the tone. It's a good riff. But
this song, to me, and talking about the riff is good. I think it hits one dynamic.
Yeah.
It's just loud until it stops.
But it was the first single. It's kind of pretty solid choice to be like, Coheed's back. Let's just have Coheed scream or Claudio scream the whole time.
Mm-hmm.
And people would be like, what the hell? I don't think it was kind of received too well, but I think it's good. But
I think it reminds me more of the punk era Coheed.
Yeah.
Which is good. I like punk era Coheed. Next one, Play the Poet. I dig it.
It's a banger.
I like it a lot.
This is the other song with the breakdown. Right in the middle. Like, it's almost heavier than the Searching for Tomorrow one, but like whatever he does, like Josh does on the drums is so cool in this song.
Yeah. They know it too.
Yeah.
There's this is the one where they have the drum fill.
Yeah.
And then they just throw it like at the very end of the drum fill. It sounds like he has like one of those synth pads that like just plays like a gunshot and then like a bird tweet. And so it's like
yeah.
It's so goofy and I love it.
Yeah.
But I think this is that's a 10 song.
It's really good.
I really like it, especially if you're into like the heavier Coheed stuff. One Last Miracle is One Last Boring.
Is this the acoustic one?
No,
that's the next one. This one I think was kind of I think I said this one was kind of like the second song. It's just like another kind of catchy, just middle of the road song.
It's got like an 80s vibe to it.
Mm-hmm.
But I think everything leading up to the chorus is good, and then the chorus just is flat. Yeah. I wanted it to hook me.
Yeah.
And it just couldn't do it. Corner of My Confidence, the acoustic one.
It's a good one. It's pretty.
I like it.
It's the quintessential Coheed acoustic song.
I've heard them do better.
Yeah, but they do it. didn't surprise me that they had one on here.
I was more upset of how basic of a guitar like picking pattern and stuff. Like, come on, you guys are known for like prog stuff, and you're gonna give me like the most easy. I don't know.
If you were to rank it, it's probably bottom of the acoustic songs.
Yeah,
but
easily.
It's still a good song.
Yeah, someone who can.
That's the '80s kind of Don Henley Boys of Summer song.
I love it,
it's
and it's
good.
so Boys of Summer.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can hear like when the chorus comes in. If the boys of yeah, I can tell you, I can see you.
Yeah.
Like if that chorus came in, it would just fit right in. Like
the video is really cool.
I need to see the video. I dig it, but I'm a '80s synth. Like I really dig anytime Coheed does like an 8, like Vaxxus 2 was really good to me because
80s.
It's very '80s. Anywho. Continuum 1. Continuum is a word I've said before but never had seen written out. I didn't know you could put two U's next to each other and that was just okay in the English language. So Continuum 1, Welcome to Forever, Mr. Nobody. It's pretty good.
Yeah.
It's pretty good. This is where the first time I actually feel like they were like, oh yeah, we're supposed to tell a story. Because I don't think any of the other bits of this have like the voiceover work that they typically do until this part when it's just like battery's dead.
Yeah.
Out of the continuums, it's my least favorite of the continuums. Next one, The Flood. Are you afraid? Is probably my favorite.
I feel like this is one that reminded me of No World, like a track off No World for tomorrow.
Yeah, The Flood is a top tier Coheed track. Good, but it's kind of one thing I didn't like is it takes them too long to build to like the good chorus.
Yeah,
because the chorus is really flat the first 2 times you hear it, and then that last time it's like this is what I wanted out of all the times. Tethered Together.
I think I put that this one reminded me of something off Afterman, like one of the dirtier tracks.
So this is supposed to be, from what I was understanding, Tethered Together is supposed to be where you get a lot of that. Like, you're supposed to get. If someone said that this album reminded them of if Good Apollo 1 or 2, either of the Good Apollos and Afterman had a baby.
Yeah, that's fair.
This would be their album.
I agree with that.
And last, So It Goes.
And then you have the Deer Hunter track.
So it goes out of my head.
I was thinking more like ELO. Very Mr. Brightside.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to think. The first thing came to Deer Hunter, I was like, it sounds like some other type of 70s kind of group like
You've heard it.
80s.
The Beatles did it, and then ELO did it.
I don't think they've done a track really like this before, so I thought it was a nice surprise.
It was cool. It's good.
Yeah,
and it's very interesting. They're good at anything they set their minds to. They do
pretty much the same kind of style the whole track, and then you end with like, I feel like it was gonna do the Unheavenly Creatures theme, like a partial, and then you get like a Star Wars kind of battle theme.
Yeah.
And then like I guess it's the Afterman type at the end. I was like, I know this theme, but it's a good track too. It's just a good album,
dude. I'd give it like a solid 7.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
A solid 7. And that's where, like, you know, what is it? You have your best of all time.
Yeah.
Those are good. And then you have your worst. Those are bad.
Yeah.
But somewhere there's this like honey zone, and a 7 exists in that honey zone.
Again,
where it's
this
like,
is off of like 3 listens, so this could move elsewhere. But
yeah, it could be. 7 out of 10. It's not changing how I feel about Coheed, better or worse. It's
still Coheed.
Yeah, it's still Coheed. I'm glad to have more Coheed songs to listen to.
Well, yeah, that's it. Let us know what you think about the album. We might be doing a full track-by-track ranking of this. Let us know if you want that, and we'll see you next time.
Peace out.
Bye.